Okay, we're going to look at number 30 from 9.5. Number 30. It says an object is attached to a spring as shown at the right. It oscillates according to the equation y equals 20 cosine pi t, where y is the distance in centimeters and from its equilibrium at time t. Describe the motion of the object by finding the following. Amplitude is 20. Absolute value of 20. Okay. And then I have the frequency and period. I would use this to find the period. Remember, this is the value of b. So the period is going to be 2 pi over b is equal to the period, which is going to be 2. That's 2 seconds because it's in time. So that's my period. And then they ask for the frequency, and remember frequency and period are reciprocal, so that would be a half a vibration per second. So there's the answer to A. We have an amplitude, we have a period, and we have a frequency. Then it says find the distance of the object from its equilibrium at position time equals 1/2. So this is going to be y is the distance, 20 cosine pi times 1/4. Well, that's 20 times the cosine of pi over 4. Well, we've been doing pi over cosine of pi over 4 for a while now. The cosine of pi over 4 is 45. So what's the cosine of 45? We can do 1 square root 2. And it's 1 over the square root of 2 or square root of 2 over 2. So I can actually take my calculator and do 20 times square root of 2 over 2 or 1 divided by the square root of 2. And I get an answer. So I just grab my calculator. 20 times 1 over the square root of 2 is equal to 14.1. 14.1, and that's going to be centimeters, huh? Centimeters. Okay, so that's the answer to number B. And now we go down to number C, and they ask you to do the same type of thing, but they're giving you a different equation for velocity. You'll learn all about this when you go to calculus in a few years, because this is actually the derivative of the position equation. You're not going to be tested on that. Sine pi t. This is really, they put all these radians per second and radians per second in there. Really what you need is the -20, the pi, the sine, the pi, and the t. That's what you're looking for here. So now I'm going to replace the t again with 1/4. So I'm actually just going to, whoa, I didn't want to do that. Holy cow. Okay, I accidentally erased the whole screen, but we'll put it back together here. So I'm looking for the velocity, -20 times pi times the sine of pi over 4. That's where this is the sine of pi times 1/4. Again, the sine of pi over 4, we've been dealing with that for days, and it's 1 over the square root of 2 or square root of 2 over 2. So I can do -20 times pi, and then the sine of pi over 4 is actually 1 over the square root of 2. So I'm just going to plug that into my calculator, -20 pi times this 1 over the square root of 2, and I get -44.4. Now, if you've taken any science courses and they've talked to you about velocity, negative just means that it's going 44, and this would be centimeters per second. It's going centimeters per second, and the negative just means that it is moving away or moving down. So it's going 44.4 centimeters per second, but it's moving down. So that's number 30. I think the hardest part about number 30 is you need to realize you actually have to calculate cosine of pi over 4 there, and we actually had to calculate sine of pi over 4 there. That's it for number 30.